Hello everyone, welcome back to 20 Minutes Till Dawn. We continue our campaign of getting Darkness 15 wins with each character and each weapon. And since Scarlet is next here on the left, every third shot throw out a wave of fire that burns enemies for 3 damage per second. Obviously, you're going to twin that with the flame cannon, burns enemies for 3 damage per second, and hope that we can combine those together to give us some really big elemental damage plays. Let's just check if there's any elemental rune stuff we want. After inflicting freeze or burn, gain invisibility. That'll be fine. Yeah, this will be fine, I'm sure. Let's get into it. What's the range on this thing? Not the best, but the swath of flame that we shoot out of our own abilities is really good. Now, what is going on? We've got too many runes and things. We want haste, I think. No, I'm gonna take the reload rate first. So we have something that when we set 50 things on fire, we get infinite fire rate or something. I can barely recall. Let's go get this XP before we get too far away from the action. With the damage coming over slow ticks, it's more important than ever to make sure we are consistently firing, because otherwise the damage done to our foes is going to occur so much more slowly if we're not adding to that damage with our fire. But hopefully, once we get some good synergies going, things will get a lot easier. There's Pyro Mage. So we'll take that on top of our other fire stuff, because obviously we can reach the plus 35% fire damage, which will then increase basically every source of damage we currently have, which is very valuable to us. Not offered to us here yet. I'll take light weaponry, although possibly a mistake because our bullet damage is not very high. What's the knife doing? Like 4 damage a go? Obviously, we're more invested in setting stuff on fire than damaging it with bullets, so possibly not the best choice of upgrade for us. Our shield is back, and with it we get some lightning damage to boot. There's Firestarter. On every 5th shot, launch a fireball that deals 40 damage. The fireball also inflicts burn. So we just have a sea of flames and fire launching out of us every 3rd and 5th shot now. I'd still like to be able to do more damage more quickly to individual targets. Double shot, probably worthwhile for us. Our bullet damage is already so low. Having 2 bullets that can cause burning, damage, anything else, it's going to be a good time. Still trying to just hoover up XP, looking for those really valuable upgrades. Splitfire, shoot an additional bullet behind you. I'm going to grab that. Oh god, oh god. Alright, we carve a path out for ourselves just barely. There is intense burn. Burn damage plus 35%. Obviously, one to select. Hopefully that's going to see everything dying far more swiftly around us. There is first elite. There's the emergency services. Drive on by. I assume you guys can still hear that in my current mic settings. Right, we're getting really far away from all the XP that we're causing to be dropped up here, so we're going to loop round a bit. All this precious XP worth making a lofty loop to come and retrieve. The elite is dead, which is good. Sharpen is not going to do much for us. Fire rate increase, I suppose, because I'd like to get bounce and... yeah, bounce really, more than anything. Our chest, burn lasts twice as long. Totally valuable to us. Our shield is currently down. And I ran into a tree because I'm really, really, really bad. Let's go more reload, more ammo. Every 5th level, I think we're still healing. So just because we're injured doesn't mean it's going to be the end of the world for us. Let's take magic lens, because then we can get igniting lens and have another way of adding even more pips of burn damage to our foes. Coming up on the 15-minute mark, which is one of the deadliest times for us as the elites appear. We're going to take more movement speed. Basically, we're going to need to set the boss on fire and then run from its attacks as best we can, particularly while we only have 2 HP and it hits for 2 HP. Oh god, this is too close, I hate it. Oh, I dodged into it. That's a toughie. Let's go again. Even with all of that fire, we still weren't killing things at a rate that I was super happy with. Like that, I would have assumed the stuff in front of me would have died much sooner, but it is what it is. We'll be sure to try and pick up some speed at the first opportunity we get. Bullet damage is not going to do much for us, really. Give me the magic lens. What I really need is things like your last shot shoots out at all the enemies. If that can then set everything around us on fire and things like that. I'm going to take Electromage just because we do pick up quite the fire rate on occasion. And 22 direct damage to our foes is more than we're getting from anywhere else right now. Excuse me. Come on, give me this experience, please. Thank you. Igniting lens. Bullets passing through your magic lens will inflict burn, but no, I need the haste. We're going to survive that 15-minute mark. Haste, super important. I'd like to see a dragon egg as well. And again, I lose my shield because I'm running off into the enemy. Because I'm bad. Right, what else do we get? When lightning strikes an enemy, there's a 20% chance to automatically refill 3 of your ammo. I'm going to go for that because I would like more sustained fire if it can possibly be helped. And as we increase our ways to strike things with lightning, we might be able to build that into a reasonable synergy. Give me reload rate. No, if we're going to try and make lightning work, we might as well not waste anything on increasing our reload rate. Right, another level. There's a dragon egg. Things like blazing speed, frost mage, all good, but getting the dragon egg going now. It will hatch right after the 15-minute mark. Oh man, I just can't kill anything fast enough in this crowd. Give me good upgrades. All lightning damage increased by 12. Increased lightning area of effect by 75%. Walk speed plus 100% while firing. Move speed 10% always. Let's take this because we can set our enemies alight as we're fleeing them now, which is certainly advantageous. Don't get too close to the trees, as I so often make that mistake. Double shot into the wind, bullet damage and move speed by 10% up to 40%. I'm going to go double shot. I'm going to try and take more opportunities to set things on fire. There is the first elite. Get those shots through the magic lens. Bigger, more damage. Give me all this XP. Alright, Aged Dragon, 8 more damage every 60 seconds, or Trained Dragon, 10% faster attack rate. Give me more attack rate, because I think they set things on fire, which we can then use with other fire synergies, rather, not synchronizations. My brain went right back to 10-year ago Pokemon then. Alright, our chest is up there. Let's just do a quick lap of this. We need Pyromage. More sources of fire is good for us. What do we get this time? Burn lasts twice as long again. Sure thing. Right, 45 seconds until we're back in that laser grid, and we get our dragon. Fanfire, shooting your last ammo also shoots 10 additional bullets in a circle for 15% damage. I'm hoping those will all be capable of setting stuff on fire as well. Obviously we can get more ammo rather, with the presence of lightning strikes. But so far that synergy is not so good that we're not going to benefit from the ring of fire around us. Try and keep the crowd as clear as possible ahead of the 15-minute mark. Fire starter. I'm going to go Frost Mage, because if stuff is frozen and on fire, that's all the more opportunity for it to take burning damage while not being able to do anything else. Setting stuff alight as we run by. Just the increased attack rate on this thing is really the tough part. But he's down. We're going to get hit in the crowd. We can't get our reward yet. It's on the outside of the fence, but we can recover that shortly. And this gives me hope for making it even deeper into the round. There's igniting lens. So bullets that pass through our magic lens will inflict burn on hit. So even more methods of fire damage. We'd love to get the Book of Elements, I think, out of this thing. Don't see it here. Tome of Rage, increased fire rate, increased spread, lower bullet damage, lower knockback, triple your base max ammo. Well, more fire rate means more things set on fire, right? I don't care about knockback, and I don't really care about my bullet damage, so let's go with this. Hard to see where we can be going in the crowd. That is very busy. Currently have no shield. Worth keeping an eye on for certain. Right. Divine Wrath, more fire rate. Probably not bad with our triple base ammo. I would like to get the extra shot behind me. That would be really good right now, I think. Trying to shoot our way out of dense crowds is not ideal at the moment because our shots do so little damage. We have to wait for fire ticks to go over. There is intense burn. That's going to do a lot of work for us, I think. Our shield is back. That's lovely. We did not lose any HP in the process. Immediately runs into an enemy, loses our shield. I'm so good at this game. Okay, we've got the red eye shooter guys. I hate it. I hate it so much. Get me out of here. Alright, this is problematic, isn't it? We desperately need soothing warmth to have any chance of getting our HP back in an efficient fashion to survive the rest of the round. Decent amount of XP over here. Bullet speed, bullet damage, run and gun. I'll take just base HP, thanks very much. That's also good if we can get... oh god. If we can get soothing warmth later, that is one more HP that we can then refill by setting stuff on fire. But reload faster, dude. Do that. No soothing warmth. Increase bullet damage and fire rate by 50% when you get hit. I guess it's just going to be magnetism because I don't care about bullet damage. I don't care about firing my last shot to set 3 things on fire. Oh god, oh god. This is terrible. Well, we get out of that crowd just. Don't love it. Normally my preference is to be firing into the densest part of the crowd to make more XP for us. Fire starter. Even more fireballs going out. Oh, the reload is so not helpful. Like, we can manage this just about, but like it's precarious at best. Giant really doesn't help me. Bullet damage, knockback. Knockback might help a tiny bit. And getting to Splinter also wouldn't be a bad thing. Well, where is fire starter? Rubber bullets. Great. Everything will get hit twice. That's twice the amount of ticks for burn, I think, and hope. Our shield just about holding on here. Focal point, split fire, shoot an extra bullet behind you. I want that. That's going to do wonders for crowd control, I think. Still no sign of getting more health, although we have healed after passing level 20, I see, which is important. Alright, let's get run and gun in so that we can fire and move, as with this quieter period affording us the opportunity to go and hoover up a bunch of this XP that's been laid around. Good, okay. Give me Aged Dragon. We're not going to get the most out of it, but it's something. Don't go too close to the tree. Or this tree. Right, I think that's going to be the majority of the XP. No, I was incredibly wrong. There's a huge pocket here. Right, things got really busy, really fast. I think that was our bubble popping our shield. Just getting too close to something as we try and move through the crowd. Level 25 will afford us another opportunity to heal. If we can get to... Oh, there's another elite over there. If we can get to Soothing Warmth, then I would consider taking Giantism for the extra 2 HP. Okay, none of this is really what I want, but I will take Splinter since I asked for it. So, and we're at full health again. No shield yet, but full health. Our enemies are now going to turn into 5 or 6 small shots around them when they die. And I'm hoping those have the opportunity to inflict burn on the other enemies around them. I'm not entirely sure on that one, but here's hoping. Right, we just about didn't get hit on that explosion, which is good. get that mini-boss. There it goes. Ah, right. Well, as ever, I was way too eager to get to the chest. Bullet damage down, burn damage plus 67%. Absolutely. All fire all of the time here now. Just those moments of reloading that really are the most intense. If we could get more lightning synergy, we'd have to reload less. But when we're not having to reload, things are pretty swell. Let's see. Piercing +1. Electrobug. Reload rate +20%. Please and thank you. Electrobug would have been nice, but I think in the immediate term, reloading faster is going to keep us more alive than the 2 extra lightning bolts and the ammo generated by them. Right, coming up on level 27. And the 5-minute mark soon, which will mean our next encased area. There's Soothing Warmth. Super, super glad to see it. So there's a 0.05% chance that any occasion something is caught on fire, we might heal. We've already got back that missing piece of health as the as the game stutters there, just a tiny bit. Well, as ever, I get too close to a tree, although much harder to see the tree, and immediately our health is returned to us, so we must be creating an awful lot of opportunities for the healing to occur. Do I want Giant? I think I do. It's max 2 plus 2 HP, which is going to put us at 6. After the 5-minute mark, all damage done to us is worth 2 damage, so we'll take 3 hits rather than 2 hits at 6 damage. We are going to be a bit slower, but it's not like we're really trying to run off anywhere in a hurry. And we're going to be setting so much stuff on fire at such a rapid rate, even if we are hurt. I'm hoping that we can kind of just generate our own HP faster than anything else. Did I not take Giant? What did I take? I don't know. My brain is fried. Let's see. Frostbite or Electro Mastery? I'm going to go Electro Mastery. That was bad. Apparently the explosions aren't worth 2 HP down to us, which is interesting. Coming into some fresh space. Our shield is back. That is lovely. Alright, that guy is out as well. Home of the Elements. Easy choice. I assume I just took it. Yeah, there it is. I forget that you can double click on those things and receive them as well as... oh god. As well as click confirm. So now we just have a very big, massive brains on the scene. And another mini-boss, or elite, or whatever it's called. Penetration... Reload rate, glare. Give me penetration. It means that the bullets hit twice as many things. I'm fine with this. Alright, there's a chest. Give it to me. Scarlet gain 10% fire rate every time she inflicts burn. This buff resets on reload. So, Our fire rate is now absurd because there's just so much stuff on fire. Even when we reload, so much more stuff gets caught on fire near imminently. It's no bother. Give me... I don't need fire rate. Give me pickup range, I guess. We'll try and get more of this XP with the last 3 minutes. I want more ways to get lightning on the scene so that we can have more ammo. Every XP picked up has a 10% chance to refill 1 ammo. That'll do just about the same thing. Yeah, the game doesn't know how to compute this much fire, really. Fusillade, +1 projectile, +15 spread, bullet damage, -25%, doubles base projectiles. I'll take more projectiles. Especially double base projectiles with a shotgun, obviously. Right, this is getting really, really framey in points. We are running a 3070. So, you know, you wouldn't expect that to be the problem. More reload rate, increased bullet damage by 50% for 1 second after reloading. After picking up XP, gain 35% fire rate for 1 second. God, we can't fire any faster than we already are, can we? Somehow, I think we're going to win. So this will be the 4th of 7. Siege. When standing still, there is a 33% chance to not consume ammo. Give it to me. Right, nothing can get close to us now as we do our little dance of the cursor. And there's about a minute left to go. I'll run in and get as much of this XP as we can, because it's worth stuff to us in unlocking rooms later on. But yeah, I was about to say, this is the 4th of 7 victory. There is an endless path in the beta version of the game, I think. Because I think technically this is still an early access product. It's just very well polished with a short early access period, as I understand it. Oh look, another level. More fire rate? Really? Really more fire rate? Sure. Like, I assume everything is just melting before I even have a chance to walk into the space that it occupied at all. Give me double bounce on some of my shots going through the lens. Not that I can tell you which way the lens is pointing most of the time. Oh yeah, I love games at 1 frame a second. Alright, maybe it's like 8 frames a second, but you know. It's something. Bullet speed plus 10%. Automatically kill enemies below 20%. Well, Burn's going to contribute to that a lot, I'm sure. I don't know how the endless mode works after the initial 20-minute period. If everything just kind of gets faster with more HP or more numbers of stuff on screen, but you look at this and you wonder, how tanky would the enemies have to be for this to stop working? When lightning strikes an enemy that is burning, cause an explosion. Yes. even with only 5 seconds left on the clock. That sounds like fun. There we go. Flame Cannon Mastery and Pyromaniac. Back to our main menu. And that is 4 of 7. So Lilith, I'm not expecting too much trouble with. Abby could also probably be okay, although with our remaining choices of weapons, it'd probably have to be the bat gun. Kina, I struggle with. I'm just really bad at optimizing with the shadow clone and whatnot. But for now, thank you ever so much for watching. If you're enjoying the series, please do consider subscribing or hitting that like button. If you have any questions or comments, you can put those down below. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.